Alright everyone, thank you for joining me in this piano tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Evermore by Taylor Swift featuring Iver. This song pretty much just has two distinct piano parts that get repeated through the whole song, so I'm going to teach you those today. Let me show you what those are going to sound like. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to break down each of these main sections, going through the chords and rhythms in each of them. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Josh and I'm here on YouTube to teach you how to play the piano. And if you're getting any value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like. That really helps me and my channel grow. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Alright, let's get started right away with that main piano part. So this main piano part that gets played pretty much through the entire song is just two chords. That's going to be a D flat chord and a G flat chord. But we're not even going to be hearing these full chords, we're just going to be hearing individual notes. So those notes here are going to be like this. D flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat. So you can play this D flat with any finger here, but then I like to play the G flat with my ring finger up here and then just walk down. Now let's talk about that rhythm that gets played. One way you can count it to make it easy is to count to 8. And if you do that, it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, we're playing this for 1, 2, 3, then we play this for 4, 5, and then these each get 1, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the way that we would usually approach this in music to make it easier to count is instead of counting 8 eighth notes, we're going to count 4 quarter notes. So instead of counting 8, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And if you want to say and in between, it can make it a lot easier. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So just try to line up those exactly on the beats and on the ands of the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll get that rhythm down in no time. After that, we go to this, which is just the G flat chord now, and we're just going to be playing a single G flat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, to this D flat here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And that's pretty much the whole piano part, and then that just gets repeated back to here. So that loops for pretty much the entire song. There is one other variation of this that gets played a lot, and you're kind of just going to have to listen for this, but it's exactly the same rhythm. The only thing that changes is these last two notes. Instead of going down E flat and D flat, we're now gonna go to the D flat first and then the E flat. So we go here. So we're going this time, and then it just continues the same. Like that. Alright, so then the only other piano part, this part's a little more tricky, this is the bridge. And the bridge is going to start out with 3 eighth note pickups. So we're going to count it like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I like to make sure you have your index finger here on this D flat, and that'll set you up nicely for the next chord. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. And then we're going to go right into that bridge. So first, let me talk about those chords that are going to be played. We're going to start here in the left hand with our G flat chord. That's just going to be G flat and D flat. Our next chord, we'll just move up to our A flat chord, A flat and E flat, and then lastly, a B flat minor chord, B flat and F. So those are the only chords that are going to be played through the whole bridge: G flat, A flat, and B flat minor. So now let's talk about the right hand. The right hand is going to sound like this. So I like to break this up to make it a little easier to think about. The notes we're going to be playing here are going to be B flat, D flat, and E flat. And the way we're going to play them is just going to be straight eighth notes again, but I like to break it up into sets of 3 notes, and 2 notes to make it a little easier. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then that gets repeated. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Or if we're counting in 4 like we said before, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we can try putting in those chords here in the left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you see this pattern here gets played for the first 3 measures, the first 3 times we change chords. So that same pattern gets played the whole time. The 4th time though, we're going to stay on this B flat minor chord in the left hand, but in the right hand, now we're going to be playing this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So now we jump up to this A flat, and then we go down to the B flat, D flat. So that's our 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then again, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. But if you were to normally count that, it would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we have that B flat minor chord in the left hand together, so that sounds like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You could also say this is a B flat minor 7 chord because of this note here is going to be the 7th in our B flat minor chord. 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then after that we just repeat back to the start with our G flat chord. Alright, so now let me show you that whole bridge. And there you go, that just gets repeated through the entire bridge. But yeah, that's both of the sections you need to know. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about any of those sections. I'd be happy to try to answer those for you. Hey friends, thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot to me that you stuck around to the end of this video. That really helps my channel grow. So thank you for that. As always, remember to give this video a like if you got any value or any enjoyment out of it. And hit that subscribe button down below if you don't want to miss another video. Alright, I'll see you in the next piano tutorial.